Dear learners, today in this session I'm going to explain you in detail about experiment number 4, generalizing number patterns. Alright, just go to the lab URL under class 8. You will be able to see experiment number 4 as generalized number patterns. So if you click here, you will be taken to this particular portal. Okay, so I'm just making it as full screen. Till it's getting loaded, let me explain you that you have to write aim, materials required, procedure, observation, and conclusion. All the 5 points is essential for any experiment that you are documenting. So the aim of the given experiment to understand the different number patterns that can be done for square numbers. For the square numbers, I hope I am clear with that, right? So the materials required is the GeoGebra platform, and the procedure or the method of construction, you can write it as step by step as how you are explaining it. Okay, observation, just take a screenshot of each of it and then stick on to your printouts, or if you are interested you can download the dotted sheet and you can draw it. Okay, the next thing is the conclusion, the final concluding remark that you understood that the different patterns of a square number can be constructed and verified experimentally. Okay, yes, now I'm just clicking at start button. I'm making it full screen mode so that it will be easier for you. So if you look at the square grid part, you can see that the squares are exponentially growing up. Okay, so this part you can either take a screenshot, those who are in COVID cases or in a COVID care. Those who are in normal mode of your health, then you can go with a drawing in a dotted sheet, a normal dotted sheet or an isometric dotted sheet. It's of your choice. Okay, so there are 5 such patterns which we are going to discuss. One is square grid, second one is columns, third one is odd numbers, fourth one is up and down, fifth is triangle numbers. Out of this, square grids and columns will be more or less same, so it is more than enough to prefer any one out of it. So you will be giving an observation for 4 different variety of patterns for this particular experiment. Okay, all right, so now let me come to the point. So if you click on columns, you can see an automated, it is getting increased based on the columns. That is, for one set of columns, I'll just make it as 1 so that it will be easy for you. So 0 square 0, so it's 0. So if I make it 1 square, so it will be 1, right? So if it is 2 square, then you have to connect 2 dots. Okay, 2 set of dots, which is 4, right? So if I make it as 3, then it will be 3 square, right? 3 or 3 columns, which 3 dots. You can just either you can color the dots or you can connect the dots. Okay, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So if you look at this columns, it will be growing like a columns. So if you want to make a differentiation, 2 columns with 2 columns, which will result you in 4 as the number, there's 2 square, you can just draw a 2 lines connecting 4 dots. Okay, so after connecting 4 dots, what you can do is that you can use a different color to represent the 3 dots by just extending the line, in a different color. Okay, so this way you can represent it. Okay, still 10 cross 10. Next, odd numbers. So the sum of the odd numbers, you know how it is being done. So if it is 1 square, then it's 1. I'll just make it in the whiteboard so that it will be easy for you. So I'll just make it in the whiteboard, new sheet. Yes, so generalizing number pattern is the next experiment in which we are going to understand the different patterns by which it is being explained, right? So squares and columns are more or less same, right? Squares and columns, you can make it either one of it. Okay, not with the both, any one. Okay, just by connecting the columns across different dots you can make it. Yes, next, using the odd numbers. Okay, using the odd numbers, we know that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, which can be written as the sum of odd numbers, which is 1 plus 3, right? So 3 square is what? 9, so it can be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5. Similarly, 4 square is equal to 16, which can be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, right? So in that way, this experiment is also helping us to do the same, right? So I'm just starting it. So if you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to connect the dots across the line in such a way that it can be expressed in the form of sum of odd numbers. Now up and down. So up and down is more or less similar to that of it. So here the major difference is we will be doing it in a different way. Okay, just look at that. So how I am doing it for up and down. Up and down is nothing but a sequence. See, 1, 1, 2, 1, which is 1 square, which is equal to 1, 2 square, which is equal to 4, right? So we'll have 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, which is nothing but 3 square, which is 9. If you add all these numbers, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9. So you will be adding all this and just make it in a different color so that you will be able to easily understand. So this will be proceeded till 10 square is equal to 100, right? So that is what is being mentioned. So you can draw a dot, you can connect the lines between that in a dotted sheet, and you can represent the sequence in a separate note. Okay, so this is for up and down. For triangle numbers, you have to connect 3 dots for a triangle. See, in this pattern, number of dots is always square, which is equal to 9, right? So how many dots you have been connected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So total 9 dots. 6 dots in the either side and 3 dots in this particular side, right? So if you are making it, this square number 9 is always the sum of 3 plus 6 of 2 consecutive triangle numbers. Okay, so what are the consecutive triangle numbers? 3, 6, 9 are triangle numbers, right? So in this way also you can express it, right? So the representation, I am leaving it open-ended to you to understand and code it with different sketch of colors. Okay, so that is the difference of this triangle numbers. So this is the observation part. For this also you have to do an observation part. Okay, so we have to do observation for columns, for columns, for odd numbers, for up and down, for triangle numbers. So total 4 observations in 4 parts. So take an A4 size printout of the dotted sheet, fold it into 4 equal halves, and ensure that there is a grid for 10 cross 10, so that you can complete all the set of square numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, set of square numbers from 1 to 10, because 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, and 10 square is 100. Okay, so you can make sure that the grid which you are taking apart for every category should consist 10 cross 10 grid. Yes, hope this explanation will help you a lot to complete your activity and submit it on time. Yes, thank you.